Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? It is early morning, 7 a.m. and we got some things to make. So, I'll just wait for you guys to get in. Oh, I'm still waking up. I had a shower. Family's still sleeping. But I can't wait to see you guys. There we go. Alright, so, I also have a headset so I can hear you guys. So that's good. Alright, I hope you guys can hear me. Give you a minute for you all to get in here, and then we are going to start cooking. I do need to set the oven to 375. Okay, so I got the oven going. Hi, I see we got one person in here. Hello, hello. I hope you guys can hear me. At least got a headset on so I can hear you. I don't have Bluetooth or anything, so I'm gonna have to go with this. You'll see me taking my headset on and off. But we are going to be making sausage gravy breakfast pizza, and boy is my family looking forward to this. So I just preheated the stove. I do need to go grab the ingredients. I need to get 2 packages of crescent rolls, a package of Jimmy Dean cooked sausage crumbles. I need to get my country gravy mix, eggs, milk, salt, pepper, butter, cheddar cheese, and pepper jack cheese. I love pepper jack cheese. Anybody like a pepper jack cheese, or what's your favorite cheese? I'm gonna put my pizza pan over there for you now. Alright, you guys, I am gonna go ahead and grab the ingredients that I need. I'll be right back. Okay, so I need 2 things of crescents and cheese. There's my crescents and the sausage. Alright, so I got my Jimmy Dean sausage, my family's favorite, and we got the crescent rolls, got sharp cheddar cheese, and pepper jack cheese. Okay, what else do I need to get? Oh, I need the gravy. Get that out of my cupboard here. So the gravy that I use is Pioneer Women's Country Gravy. This is the one I got. And I think I just need, I'll wait on the milk. I do need the eggs. They want me to, I think they wanted me to add milk to eggs, and I never do that in this. But yeah, I need 6 eggs. And I'm gonna get a bowl. Put those eggs in. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we got our 6 eggs. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm gonna see if you guys can. Hold on. Let me see. Let me turn up. Hello? Okay. I think you guys can hear me? Yeah, you can. Okay, I can hear myself on here. Alright, perfect. So, I got everything I needed. We're gonna go ahead and start cooking the meat. I gotta cook the sausage. let's get the sausage going. Let me lower you guys. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna get this cracked open. Sorry if I'm talking too loud, I'll try to talk a little louder. Okay. Let's get this in here, get it cooking. I cannot wait to cook the sausage. I love the smell of sausage. And of course, you can use any kind of protein. You can use bacon. You can even make this vegetarian, where you don't have to add the meat. You just do the eggs and the gravy and the cheese and the crescents. I need to wash my hands. Thank you for everyone that can be here. I know it's early. And I know my people will already hear it. Unless you're staying up this late, I know you guys are all asleep. Just dry my hands off there. I'm actually going to get me a new towel. Alright, so we got that sausage cooking. Really started it to get it browning. But I hope everyone is doing good. Has anyone ever made a breakfast sausage pizza? Breakfast sausage pizza before. Oh, that's not good. It's like I was smelling gas. Cleaned the stove yesterday. That's probably why I didn't start right away. Okay. Now we can get this cooking. Right. Let that start to get sizzly. But how are you guys doing this morning? Anyone having coffee or anything? I got myself water. But while we are waiting for this meat to cook, we can go ahead and get the crescent laid out, and I will bring you over to that in just a sec. I do need to get something to put on this so the crescents don't stick to it. I am basically using a pizza pan. Be right back. Okay. Alright, we're going to use some parchment paper. Sorry if that was too loud. I'm going to tuck this under because I will cut it off once you get laid out how we need it. Welcome in and thank you, workers. I appreciate you. I Oh, I need a non-stick. I'll be right back. Alright. So, what I'm going to do, let me see if I can get both of this in. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray this. And then we are going to go ahead and pop this open. I hate this part. Does anybody else hate this part? I hate the pop. Oh, it popped on its own. I don't have to do anything. So basically what we're going to do with these crescents is, so they have little cuts, just take them apart. And you're going to unroll them. That's my oven that just went off. So there's your 2 pieces. And of course, take them apart as normal. Except my hands are freezing. I'm gonna raise you guys up. There we go. So we're gonna be using 2 pans, and all you want to do, kind of stretch it out, because this is going to get real big. And you're just going to connect them. My oven talking to me. I'm just going to keep doing this all the way around. I need to stir the sausage. You want to get a crust on that sausage, just because the crust is really good. So there are times where I'll just let it cook until it starts to get dark, and then I'll mix it. Man. That sizzle. Nope, I lost some sausage. There. Okay. We're going to leave that alone. Get you guys back up. Or down. And we're just going to continue to stretch out the dough and connect it. Oh, stick together. Oh. Hope you guys are all doing amazing. What are you guys having for breakfast? This is probably the longest part right here, is doing this. Cooking the sausage and the gravy is going to be pretty fast, and the eggs. So you do want 2 of these crescent packs because you're going to need them. But, well, if you're doing a small pizza, you probably get away with just doing 1. But this is meant to feed a lot of people. I got 6 adults in this house. And you're just going to put them together as you add them. I will make sure to post these recipes into the VOD and into YouTube description once I get it posted. Just stretch it. The crust is going to be pretty thin. Oh. I think after we're done with the sausage, I will go ahead and start with the gravy. And that's okay if there's like little tears in it because the cheese and the gravy are going to fill in. And now we're going to open up the second roll. I hate this part. It's scary. Oh! Break it up the same as much as you can. This one, wow, they rolled this one weird. These guys right here. I'm going to end up cutting off that extra paper. Stir in the sausage. You guys gotta see this. Sorry for all the wiggles. So I might have another announcement coming up, starting my own business from home. It's going to probably be a while before I say anything about it because I'm testing it. I can't wait till I get some better cameras. I actually want one where I want a mic up on my shirt and probably some Bluetooth headphones that I can wear at least one on one ear. That's what I'd like to do. Because my phone, I think it can only do this for about 2 hours. I think this sausage is about done. done. Nice and crispy and golden. Looks really good. Okay, I'm just going to turn this off for a moment. We're going to put the sausage off to the side. And bring it back up. Go down a little. Okay, turn this around. Now this thing's gonna start getting heavy. We're just going to finish getting this laid out, and then I will get started on the gravy, and then we'll get started on the eggs. And then we can start topping everything. I'm going to slide some of this dough over. That's the nice thing about putting the grease on. You just slide it over. Pretty much just got to work with it to fit how you need it to. Still want this to slide over a little more. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is bring it all together, make sure it's all on the pizza pan, not going over the edge. Alright, I need to cut off this extra. Good. I'm gonna flatten it. Okay, that is ready. Okay, so we're gonna bake our crust for 11 to 13 minutes until it's golden. I'm gonna wash my hands from all the grease. So we are going to get this in the oven. Turn you. Goes. We're going to do 11 minutes. And then I'll check it and make sure. But now, let's go ahead and get the gravy going. I just got to get the pan and I'll be right back. kick the milk too. Alright. Make sure you guys can see this. Okay, so we're going to use the Pioneer Country gravy mix. And I think it should just, normally it's just, okay, it wants 1.5 cups. I'm going to bring 1.5 cups of water to a boil, blend country gravy mix with 1/2 cup of cool water. So I'm going to put 1/2 cup of milk in here. And then warm that up. And then we're going to do another 1/2 cup of cold and mix the gravy in it, and then we'll pour it in. So I'm just pouring 1.5 cups of milk. I don't want to use water, I like milk. Alright, well, is that it? No, okay. Alright, there we go. Turn this on. There we go, now it's starting. Now you have to be careful when you're boiling milk because it will quickly boil over. Oh, I took that off center, didn't I? Alright, so I'm going to put 1/2 cup of milk. I'll bring you guys over to me. Alright. Get our gravy in here. Get my little whisk. I got a tiny whisk. Alright, so I'm gonna wait while I'm waiting for that to get warm. We're gonna go ahead and whisk some eggs too. I'm going to put the milk back and we'll start on the eggs. And welcome in everyone. Thank you for my lurkers that are here. I appreciate you all. Okay, so next we're going to do is the eggs. I usually like to add salt and pepper to my eggs. You know, I can't even see chat, you guys. I am so sorry. Oh, Texas. Hello. Hi. Thanks for the lurk. You guys, I'm so sorry this whole time. Oh my goodness. Let me clean my hands. I thought something was missing. See, this is what happens when you stream in the morning. You're like early morning. I am still tired. Mistakes will happen. Let me bring up maybe I can actually see you guys, and I probably missed a shitload of messages. Oh my god, let me pause that so I'm not okay. Outlaw, good morning. Tripham, good morning. Coffee, nice. You're still in bed, Tripham. My wife is asleep. It's 6:19 a.m. The only day off I have and I can't sleep in. I'm sorry, Tripham. I hate that. I do that every day, Trip. I hate it. I like want to sleep in. Platy, hello, hello. How are you? Yes, we are baking. I'm just catching up with stream, you guys. Platy, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for being here. I am so sorry. I fucked up. I did not have the chat. Oh my god. Yeah, pro streamer here, you guys. We're still waiting for that milk to heat up. But yeah, if for anyone who does not know, we are making right now a breakfast pizza. You can add any meat or no meat at all. I have opted in for sausage, Jimmy Dean sausage. That is our favorite. And no, I will not be editing any of this out when I put it on YouTube. It is going to be as is, mistakes and all, because we're human, right? Krusty J, hello! Gonna keep you up while work. Thank you so much, first time chatter, for the lurk. I appreciate you. And Krusty J, I also have a lurk button in my redeems. It just tells Twitch that you are actually here in the chat lurking, because they decided that they wanted to not account for all my people that are lurking. And I found this out from some other big streamers. They found out that they had, one person had like 400 people, but it was only counting 300. And they weren't bots, they were people they knew. And I was like, wow, that's major. That's gonna hurt like the small streamers like me and my friends. The bigger streamers, not so much because they have so many people. If you think about it, small streamers, if there's stuff happening to them, their viewer count is just, you know, it's already small, and it's just going to go down to nothing. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you. Okay, so our eggs are ready. They're ready to be cooked, and I can tell our milk is starting to boil. It is boiling now. Can I get you to go down, tripod? Okay. Yeah, so you want to be careful when you're cooking milk too, because it will burn the bottom. And we're going to pour the gravy in and just mix it until it gets nice and thick. And it's almost there. And it looks like we got a minute left on the dough. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm hungry. Wake up. I woke up at 6 a.m. Okay, so it's almost thick. There's our gravy. I wanted this super thick. I didn't want it runny, which is why I used milk. I'm going to turn off the heat. Alright, that is ready. Excuse me, my throat. In the morning, it's horrible. And get some water. Alright, bear with me just a moment. I'm going to go grab another pan so we can start cooking the eggs. Okay, that is our crust. Let me get some mitts. Put the sausage over here. Oh, look at that. It's all toasty. Look at that. That is our crust. Now, once we get all the toppings on, we will put it back in the oven for just a few more minutes so the cheese can melt. Sorry for the wiggles. Hope I don't make anybody seasick. Okay, let's get these eggs going. Put this over there. Get this back on. Are you going to start for me? Okay, there we go. And then after we're done with the pizza, we are going to do the apple fritter bread. And that's going to be a little bit of a longer step. It will take about 30 minutes, I think, to prep. And then it takes 60 minutes to cook. You guys, I forgot an egg. There we go. My bad. See what mornings do to you? I wish I could have coffee, and I can't. No caffeine for me. It is negative effect. Wash my hands because I touched the egg. Alrighty. But if you guys do any sound alerts, I should be able to hear them because I got my headset on. I think I can. I don't know. I have no idea if I can or not. I don't know how this is going to work. But we shall see, right? Okay. So I'm just going to let the eggs heat up so they can start scrambling. And then we get to put our pizza together. And for those of you who don't know, I picked out sharp cheddar cheese and pepper jack. Okay, so once we're done, we are going to spread the gravy mix over the crust. We're going to top it with the eggs, the cheese, and we're going to bake for another 5 to 10 minutes until the cheese is melted. And then we'll cut into wedges and we'll give it a try. But we're looking good. So far, this is what we got done. We got our sausage. We have our pizza crust, which is made out of crescents. And then we're just waiting on our eggs so we can scramble them and put it together. There we go. Now they're starting to scramble. What are you all having for breakfast this morning? And if you enjoy these cooking streams, please let me know. I'd like for this to grow because I have something I want to do that would be fun, but I don't want to get it started until I have a good view count going on with my cooking streams. But if you guys have ever heard of Chopped, yes, I want to add that into my stream where my viewers will pick out surprise ingredients that my husband will put together for me based on what my viewers vote on. and I'll have an hour to make something out of what you guys have picked and voted on. These eggs are almost done. Ooh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get this in the oven. I know my son's gonna be hungry. He should be waking up here shortly to get ready for work. Oh, I forgot to make my hubby coffee. I'll have to do that after I'm done with this pizza, you guys. I'm gonna let these scramble for just a moment. I'm gonna grab stuff ready for coffee. Check on these eggs. Alrighty. They're just about ready. Gravy's ready, sausage is ready, we got the cheese out. These are still a little, I want those to cook just a little more. Alright, I'm almost done making coffee. I just gotta put water in the pot. These cooked. Hubby needs his coffee, or he not gonna be a happy camper. Alright, so I turned the pot off. Oh, I don't want you. Hold on. The stringy egg stuff. Crusty stuff we don't want. Get out of our food. This is skin from the eggs. Alright. This is done. Let me go ahead and put water in the coffee so it can start. And then we'll get to assembling. I want to thank you guys all for your patience. I very much appreciate you. Once the pizza's done, I'm going to clean up a little bit and start getting the stuff ready for us to make our apple fritter bread. Alright, coffee is making. You guys ready to put this together? I am hungry. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this together. I'm gonna put the gravy over here for a moment. Grab this. Sorry, my thing keeps whacking on the side. Okay. Grab that. This. And a spatula. first. Get it all. Yeah, my gravy started to cook on the bottom. I can see little brown bits it's starting to do. Ah, Dan, don't fall. Okay, here we go. I'm going to spread it out evenly. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so yummy. We haven't had this in so long. Okay, I think that's good. Oh my god. I love gravy. Gravy is my favorite. I wonder if I can pin this thing to my shirt so it's not smacking. There we go. That should work. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to top it with the eggs. Wait, no. Hold on. No, sausage. Sprinkle the sausage. Actually, I'm just going to do this. You can mix the sausage in with the gravy before you do this, or you can lay it on top, however you wish. Okay, eggs. Now these I want to break apart. Alright, let's get the eggs on it. Did I just see a piece of the egg skin? No. Okay. Here will come the yummy stuff. We are going to add the cheese. So we have sharp cheddar that I'm trying to open. There we go. Thank you, Texas. Yeah, I like to make the sausage crispy. I don't want it soggy, if you know what I mean. I like those bits because it adds so much flavor. So the cheese is your preference. You can use whatever cheese you want, as much or less as you want. It calls for a cup of the cheddar and a half a cup of the pepper jack. I just eyeball it. I mean, it's cheese, right? Here's the pepper jack. This is gonna get ooey gooey and melty. And I need to blow my nose. Okay, I want all this pepper jack, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Okay, you guys, we are ready to put this in the oven. Okay, so we're gonna set it for 5 minutes. And then while we are waiting on that, did you guys have any questions regarding the pizza? Alright, give me 1 second, I'm gonna blow my nose. So I just washed my hands. I'm going to put the rest of this little bit of cheese away. Okay, got that taken care of. Move these guys out of the way. Because we have something sweet. So we made something savory. We're going to make something sweet next. And that is warm. I'm going to put that over here. So what I'm going to need to do next is I'm going to need to move my blender over here. We're going to keep that because we're going to need it. I'm going to need the parchment. We're going to end up putting it in here. Our Apple Fritter Bread. I got the parchment out still. Alright, I'm going to go grab the blender. Bear with me, this sucker's heavy. This is my grandmother's aunt's blender that she gave me. And I kid you not, this damn thing, I fell with this thing in my hands before. And I didn't want it to break, so I like cuddled it over my stomach so when I fell it didn't break. Soap. Alright. Oh, you know what? I didn't have my laptop plugged in. I probably should do that so it doesn't die. There we go. Okay. That's all plugged in. This mess. I'll get you over to where you guys can see the mixer here in just a moment. Since we're going to be making a dough, I will need this and my whisk. Okay. So there's that. Now I'm not going to be able to see you guys here. I need to get this stuff. I was not able to use the printer. It's not working. I don't know why. So I'm looking at the recipe from the web. So we're going to make the brown sugar cinnamon mixture first. I'm going to move this over here. Alright. Okay, cool. Out of my way. So I'm going to grab brown sugar and cinnamon, and we'll start with that. Alright, got the brown sugar, and I need cinnamon. Okay, this is going to be like our swirl topping. Okay, that is our timer. Let's see how it looks. Oh, wow. I think it's ready, you guys. Let me get my... I'm gonna have to take my headset off. Actually, I want it to melt just a little bit more. I don't want that crust to burn, but I can see the center of the cheese is not completely melted. So I'm gonna do 3 more minutes. Oops. There we go. Okay. Sorry about the wigglies. So we have some brown sugar and just your average cinnamon. And we're going to go ahead and mix that together. So I need 1/3 of a cup of that brown sugar and a teaspoon of the brown cinnamon. Where is my teaspoon? There it is. And that's just going to be mixed in a separate bowl. Grabbing a bowl right now. Okay, let's get this mixed. This is the easy part right here. Can't wait to try that pizza, you guys. Brown sugar. Whoops, how the heck did that happen? It like separated itself. Okay. Cinnamon. 1 teaspoon. I'm going to save my teaspoon. Alright. Get my little handy dandy whisk. And crunch that up. Right there. Get those chunks. I'm going to see this what temp I need to put the oven at for this. Okay, so that's our cinnamon and brown sugar mixture. Alright, it's saying our pizza's done. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I don't want that to cook anymore. And the cheese looks perfect. Okay. So you guys, here it is. I'm gonna let it cool down for a moment before I take a bite, just because I don't want it to fall apart. But there it is. Alright, it sounds like the boys are waking up. So I am going to, let me see. I'm just making room so I can put the pizza over here so they can eat it. This and another pot holder. You guys, does this look good or what? What do you think? Would you guys chow that down? Alright, so I'm going to move this, and then we'll try it here in just a moment. Let me move ya. There we go. We don't want to do this from... Oh yeah, I can cut into it. There we go. You guys have big slices, small slices. Alright. So, it is ready. I am going to eat mine with a fork, but I am trying to grab, where is it? There we go. So you guys can see this. Oh, under, there we go. Come on. Look at that, you guys. I'll bring it over to the light more. There we go. Alright. Let's try it. So here it is. Good morning, Tricomi. Hi, bestie. Look at this sausage pizza breakfast. It has eggs and sausage and country gravy with cheddar cheese and pepper jack cheese. So we're going to give this a try. Okay. There it is. Oh my god. It's just as good as I remember. The buttery crust from the crescents, the country gravy with the Jimmy Dean sausage. Now you can also have spicy sausage in this too. Yeet. Who you eating? I don't like you either. It looks good. I don't even like breakfast. Well, the thing is, you can make this for lunch, nooner. It really doesn't matter. You came here in the good time because we are about to start making the Apple Fritter Bread next. You guys have got to make this. It was so good. I am starving. Listen here. I know you think you rule, but I still love you. That is funny. So we just made our brown sugar cinnamon mixture that's going to go into our apple fritter bread. I'm going to turn off the stove right now just because I don't want it running. Yeah, that didn't make sense, but it still hits the way I want. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me see what else we need to get for the bread. So we need a half a cup of butter softened. And we also need sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, flour, baking powder, and milk. Let me go ahead and get that stuff, and I will be right back. Alright, so butter, cup, milk, okay, butter, milk, 2 eggs, let me see what my battery's at. 73%. Okay, we're still good. You do rule. Now what are you gonna do, Tricomi? Alright, vanilla extract. Got the vanilla. Need baking powder. And did it want regular flour or bread flour? All-purpose flour. Got it. Alright. So we got that. I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have our stuff. At least most of it. So, we're gonna soften the butter. I got a stick of butter, so this is a half cup. And I am just gonna put it in. Hold on a second. Saw hair. I'm just gonna put it in the microwave for a little bit to soften it. 30 seconds. I might turn it off before 30 seconds. So we need 2/3 cup of sugar. Did I grab the sugar? You guys, I didn't grab the sugar. I did not grab everything. What kind of set of sweet what? You kind of a set of sweet cheeks. Oh jeez. Okay. Got the sugar. Oh jeez. There's the alarm. You got it? Alright. Okay. Let me check to see what we need to do. Okay, now that we got everything. So I need 2/3 cup of the sugar. Should be this one. Yeah. This is for the sugar. It's not going to stay. That over there. You guys, I'm going to make sure you can see everything. There we go. Okay. So 2/3, we got our butter, which is right here. We got it softened. And we got our 2 eggs right here. We got the vanilla extract, and it wants 1.5 teaspoons. That's a 1/2 teaspoon right there. Okay. It also wants 1.5 cups of flour. And 1 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder. So I need 1/4 of a teaspoon. That's a 1/2. I know this is an 1/8. I don't need an 1/8, I need a 1/4. There's a 1/4. Because I'll do this as my 3/4, and then I need another teaspoon. Okay. Got it. That's for the flour, that's for the sugar. And this is for the baking powder. Where's my baking powder? Okay, there's that. How much milk do I need? 1/2 cup of milk. Okay, so I'm going to pour the milk first. Hi, Eva. You guys want to see the other dog that's here in the house? She's always upstairs, so that's why you guys don't get to see her. Eva, want to come say hi? She's a little grouch. She is older. Let me put the milk away. Okay, Eva, come here, baby. You want to say hi? Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Oh. Oh, there we go.
This is Eva. Say, I'm old, but I'm precious. I got hip problems, so I can bite and get ornery if my hips hurt. Yeah. Yeah, and you like to give kisses. Say, I like people's breath. I try to lick it and kiss it. Yes, you do. You say hi? You're so sweet, huh? Yeah, you're very sweet. Say I miss my mommy. My mommy's on vacation. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We say bye bye. We say bye bye. There you go. That is my mom's beloved baby girl. All right. Wash my hands because I picked up a doggo. Oh, did I just press something on my little speaker things? I guess it's okay. What? 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 Are you hungry? Do you want food? Oh my goodness, you want food. Okay, you guys, we're going to take a little break here. I'm going to feed her. I'll be right back. I know. Are you hungry? You're like, give me my food. My mommy's not here to feed me. I know. Let me get you your foods. And you need fresh water too. Let me get you fresh water and then I'll get your foods. Yes, I know you're so excited. Are you a happy girl? I know. You're happy. We like to see a happy Eva. Okay, there's your water, sweetheart. Let me get your foods. Let me get your chicken. So Eva is on an all-natural diet. She only eats a little bit of dry dog food just to get her nutrients that she's not getting from her daily food. She has a sensitive stomach, so we feed her chicken. We just cook up some chicken thighs. Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness. You're so excited. That's good. I need you to eat, because when you don't eat, you scare me. You make me think something's wrong. Oh, you got the dry hacks. You got the morning hacks. I know. You're a sweet patootie. You're sweet when you don't hurt. I guess that's all of us, huh? Yeah. I know, I'm almost done. I have to clean my fingers. Make me wash my hands so much. I'm almost done. I am shredding your chicken, okay? Ma'am. I know. You ready for your foo-foos? Oh, I can get a little bit more off here. Yes, I know. Here. You want your foo-foos? Who's hungry? Here you go, baby. There you go. Go get your foo-foos. Alright. Had to feed the baby. She's my responsibility while Mom is on vacation. That cinnamon brown sugar smells good. What did I do with my towel? There we go. Okay, let me put her chicken away, and we'll get back at it. Thank you guys for your patience. Okay, and I'm back. Thank you guys. Oh, hello, we have somebody new in chat. Hi. We made the pizza breakfast and I ate some of it. So it's sausage, crescents, eggs, cheddar cheese, and pepper jack cheese. It's so good. It's yummy.
Let me go ahead and get back to the instructions. I really wish the printer worked where I could print this. Okay, so we got brown sugar. Oh, 1 second, you guys. Are you guys hungry? They can hear, but they can't see ya. It's over there. Okay. So let me read this to see what it wants me to do for the apple bread loaf. So we're gonna whisk together the flour, the baking powder, okay. Beat the sugar in butter, eggs one at a time. Got it. Okay. I am going to grab a mixing bowl. Does it look good? Mm-hmm. It was really yummy. I was so happy I made that. I love you. Yes, I made coffee. Alright, so let's get the flour in here. I might have to grab another thing of flour. You guys see this? Okay. Cup and a half. We got move the flour. Alright, we're mixing that. Let me get hooked back up here. There we go. Okay, so the flour, and then it's the baking soda, which is 1 3/4 teaspoons. So we put a cup and a half of the flour. We're going to mix those together and set it off to the side. Save my teaspoons. There's 1, 2, and 3. That will help with the rising the baking powder. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you very much, and my lurkers. And if you guys want to lurk, it'll help me with my views. There is a redeem that you guys can pick for lurking. I'm going to mix the baking powder and the flour. I think that's all that's going in another bowl. We're going to, okay, now we're going to do the sugar and the butter. Alright, let's get the butter in here. Alright. Happy pup, happy life. She's tiptoeing around. Okay, and oh, sugar. That's right. 2/3 cup of sugar. I'm still here. I'm still early and I want to go back to bed. Oh no. I was so excited to do this that I had a hard time sleeping last night. I was like, I wanted to do it last month, but I didn't have all the ingredients when I thought I would. So we're going to mix the butter with the sugar. Until it's creamy. There you go. Really get that mixing. And so, excuse me. Once that is done, we're going to add in the eggs one at a time and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Then we'll gradually mix in the flour and the milk until smooth. And after that's ready, we've got some apples to cut up. I got some Granny Smith apples. That is almost looking good. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's way down there. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start adding in the egg. I'm going to do it one at a time. I am going to put it in a bowl because I don't want eggshells in this. There's one. See, that's what I mean. I do this so I don't want eggshell in my food. And wash my hands. I think I polluted. Yep, I'm using myself. At least on the speaker on my laptop. Let me dry my hands off. There we go. That's better. I think I turned it completely off. Now I can't hear myself. Come on. Okay. Well, I did something. I'm going to go ahead and add the other egg in. There we go. Oh, look at that. I see you. I see you. Hi, check on me. I see the little booty. Oh, I turned it way down. Hold on. There, now I can hear myself. Okay. Okay, so we got the egg in here. And, oh, we need to do the vanilla. There's that. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Vanilla is done. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Okay, now we're going to gradually mix in the flour. And the milk. Let's see how this goes. A little bit of flour. little bit of milk. And the flour again. Oops, sorry you guys. Didn't want to bump you. Flour. Milk. A little bit more flour. And a little bit more milk. Alright. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off. And I need to get the rest of this flour out. I'll mix it and then I will add the rest of, oh my god, the milk in. There we go. Okay, there's that. I need a spatula. Get in here, I need to scrape the sides. Okay, scrape that. Ooh, guys, this smells so good. Put that there. Woke up. I'm sorry I'm late, just woke up. Oh, hi Lady Trichomia, that's okay, thank you so much for being here. Here, Lady Trichomia, I'm going to show you something yummy. This is pizza breakfast. It's crescents with gravy, sausage, scrambled eggs, and pepper jack cheese and cheddar. It's so tasty. You've got to make it. And I'll leave the recipes in the VOD for both Twitch and YouTube. Okay. We do not want to over mix the flour. Okay, so here's our batter. Let me get that off. That is our yummy, delicious batter. Alright, I'm going to move this back so I have room. Alright, what's the next step? So, apples. We need to do apples, you guys. Let me go grab the 2 apples. I'm going to clean the apples. Oh, wait, no, am I peeling them? No. Okay, one sec. So I decided, yes, I'm still going to clean the apples, just because people touch things, don't know what they're touching, or what they have touched before they touch fruit. And then we will get to, so it wants us to peel them, I think. 2 large Granny Smith apples, peeled and chopped small but not fine. Okay, done. I will get that going. Let me get back over to you guys so I can see chat. It's loading for me. There we go. Okay, I see you guys. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and wash these apples. Look how yummy. Oh, they look so good. And then we will get to taking the skins off and getting them chopped up. I have a habit of washing all my fruits and vegetables because I'm telling you what, getting sick is not fun, especially when you get a deadly virus in you. I'm all about the Fiji. Pick ladies hard second. So yes, okay, so my favorite apple is the Fiji's, but when you're making like an apple pie, or lady try combination of this, when you're making like an apple pie, you need a tart apple to cover the sweetness. But if I'm just eating apple by itself, yeah, it's going to be a cheapo apple. Okay, squeaky clean. I hear that squeak, which means there's no soap. Okay, let me dry these guys up. Get my cutting board. There we go. Fiji's are, yes, they are, I agree. Why would you cover up the sweetness? Well, they're, okay, so sweetness is good, but when it is strong, then you're no longer eating something that you're going to enjoy. Okay, we are going to take the skins off of these. Maybe I'll do it this way. I'll lower you guys down. There we go. That's better. I need something to, there we go, catch the skins. Probably just do it here. There we go. Ah! It's supposed to go in the bowl. And if you're wondering why I'm going slow, when I do stuff like this, is because I don't know about you all, but I have actually taken a chunk off my thumb from a mandolin slicer, so anything sharp around my fingers I get a little tense. And no, that chunk of skin that came off, I did not get that back. That was gone. I had cut it clear off. Why are you trying to ruin it? Oh my goodness. Okay, there's one apple. I'm so glad you guys are here. I woke up at 6 a.m. just a few minutes earlier than I normally would on a weekday. But, oh yes, you guys, speaking of which, and try call me if you're here, I am going to be on vacation, and I did put that in my Twitch and my Discord, I will not be streaming during those times. So there will be one Friday I will not be streaming with you, Tricomi. I may or may not be able to play a game with you that day. It depends on what my husband and I are doing. And I think I have it set up the 13th through the 17th. Ah! Sorry, guys. Foot caught it. Let's see here. Listen, there's plenty of apple love to go around. We don't have to fight about it. Let's make love in apples. I mean, Tricomi. Yeah, you eat the green ones, so I don't have to. Oh my gosh, look. The green apples are very good. See, now I'm sad and stuff. Oh no. Tricomi's sad. That's okay, Tricomi. You can just eat a bean. Okay, I need a knife. Alright, got my knife. Ugh. Go over. If I'm not talking, it's because I'm concentrating. I do not want to cut myself. Check on me. Yeah, that's what I was doing when I did cut myself. I was screaming. Actually, no. I was screaming when the doctor touched me. I didn't scream when I did it. I didn't actually feel it. But when the doctor touched my finger, that's when I screamed. I was like, it's completely fine on its own. You don't need to do anything. Why did I just cut it on both sides again? Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna dump these peels in here and put the apple bits in it. I've made the one side of my sink my garbage area. Okay. Let's get rid of this mess. I can't wait to get this in the oven. All right. Why you want to inflict violence on me because I'm sad. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Oh my god. Ooh. That's tardy. Ooh. Come here. all these little apples. I can't wait to have this. It's going to be so good. My little Eva is being quiet. Surprised she doesn't want an apple. Bella does not like apples, by the way. Oh wait, no, she likes apples. She does not like bananas. You should see her when she eats a banana. It's hilarious. Because I'll give her a banana and she'll look at me and then she will eat it in disgust. Like that, like, why are you giving me this? It's hilarious. Almost done cutting these. Alright. That's about the size I'm going for. We're done cutting. Alright. Wash my hands. Okay, so we got that part done. Alright, I think it's gonna have me mix the apples with the dough mixture. Toss apples with 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, got that. Need another teaspoon. These are not teaspoons. I think I got a half a teaspoon. Yeah, that one's a half. I'll just do the half. And how much? Oh, toss two tablespoons of sugar. Okay. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, so I'll use that twice. So 2 and 2. Alright. There we go. Oh, I have a teaspoon right there. Ugh. Let me put that back. Oh my god, you guys, I love the smell of cinnamon. Do you guys like the smell of cinnamon? Get a spoon. Alright. Mix these up. goodness. Okay, there's the apple mixture. Okay, so get ready for layering. Oh, it's not. I'm going to layer it. Okay, pour half the apple bread batter into the pan loaf, spread out, mix with half of the chopped apple mixture, and then sprinkle half the brown sugar mixture, and then repeat the layer. Okay, so before I do this, here's the pan I'm going to put it in, 9x5, but I am going to I want to be able to pull the bread out easily, so I'm going to show you guys a trick for those of you that don't know how to do this. I'm going to actually turn the oven back on so I can get it preheated, because this process is going to go fast. Let me get this connected to me. It keeps falling off. I can't wait till I get a mic that's just like attached. Okay. So, I think it's 5. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to measure it. I usually go like this. Oh, that is a full cut. So that's going to go there, and then I need to cut. I got the parchment paper that has the lines in it. Let me even this out. It's going to go up to there. So basically, it's going to be like this, and I need to cut my lines. And sometimes I fight with this damn thing too. You want to do the same on the other side. All you gotta do is I usually fold these up so they're easier to work with. Alright, and I'm just gonna go like this. And there you go. So that way it's easy to pull out. Alright. Let me fold these back a little bit. As we get the dough in, it shouldn't fold into itself. So I got the dough, brown sugar, the apples. So we're going to do half and half, basically, twice. Don't you fall down. You guys see that okay? So we got the bread dough in first. Oh, and you guys, I'm thinking about making sourdough bread. And then it wanted us to put half the apples. I have to spoon it in. Oh heck, I'm not using that. is going to be so good. And half of the sugar goes in it too. Stay spoon. Wipe my hands off real quick. Okay, so now we have our cinnamon sugar mixture. Brown sugar and cinnamon. So we're just going to sprinkle that on. Alright, and then we're just going to do a second layer. So sprinkle half the brown sugar, get rid of repeat. So repeat layers, and pour the remaining apple bread and chopped mixture, sprinkle with brown sugar. Okay. So yes, now we're going to do the rest of this dough. This so I can get all of our yummy bread dough. Sorry you guys can't see this. I'm just trying to scoop it all out. And then we'll have to spread it. Alright. Let's get this spread out. I'm so sorry if you guys are not able to see everything I'm doing. I have limited camera space. Alright. There we go. Oh, I think husband's home. Oh, you tell her. Uh-oh, what happened? Alright. Apple and cinnamon mixture. I forgot to turn the oven on, you guys. Pop that in like that. Mix that around so it's even. Now the last of our yummies. The other dog's up. Yep, the neighbor dog is howling. He is, I think, a 10-year-old Rottweiler. His brother passed away recently, which is really sad. And then the owners came across a 1-year-old female Rottweiler, and she is so sweet. Oh, I touched it again. Washing my hands. Okay, I'm going to show it to you guys here in just a moment. Oops, up. Make sure I can hear myself. Okay, now I can hear myself. There we go. Wow, I'm gonna start getting used to this thing very quickly. This is what it looks like. I don't know if it's dark or not. I can't freaking tell. Oh, it is dark. Oh, it's better over this way. There we go. So that's what it looks like. So we're going to get the oven on.
Oh, Hubby. Hello, honey. Welcome in, sweetheart.
Here's the apple fritter bread. I got to get it in the oven. And I forgot to turn the oven on. So this is going to take an hour to cook. Let's see here. Oh, we still have to make the glaze too. We can make the glaze while it cooks. So next, sprinkle brunch on top. Use a knife and swirl through the mixture a few times. Oh, we get to have fun. We get to actually swirl. So not mix, but you're just swirling. So you just move your knife, kind of like how I'm doing it here. There we go. You don't want to overdo it because we're not mixing. We're just trying to blend some of the flavors, kind of like a little design thing. Okay, so it's gonna go in the oven, except for it's not telling me what temp. 350. Okay, so it'll take only just a few minutes to hit 350. Oh, Tex, you used an emote that was supposed to use sound. I did not hear it, and I thought with me having my headset on, I'd be able to hear it. Because if I turn my chat on, I'm going to hear myself twice. You guys are going to hear me twice. Yep. Damn it. Well, damn. I got to figure out how to make that work. You're welcome, honey. Oh, wait. Stop thinking about it and get her one. You need to stop teasing me with sourdough bread. I'm gonna... Okay, you know what? I know what we can do. So as soon as this gets in the oven, we're going to make the glaze. And then I'm gonna start the sourdough. Because I have bread flour and I have bottled water. And it's going to take a week though. And I will leave an update of the sourdough on my TikTok. You don't need to do that. Yes, I do. We've been talking about doing sourdough because, you know, I already make a lot of bread as it is, like Yummy Good bread stuff. And I need to get it going. We need to get it done. So I'm just waiting for this oven to tell me it's ready so I can put this in. It is going to take an hour to cook. No, you have been talking. I have been listening and salivating every time you do. Honey. Well, did you enjoy your breakfast pizza? Very good, very good. Yes. That's good to hear. All right, I'm gonna do just a little bit of cleanup, you guys, because I need to make space. And actually, let me see, what do I need for the glaze? Old-fashioned cream glaze. I need to grab some powdered sugar and get the milk out. Be right back. Gotcha. Glaze, I need a half a cup of powdered sugar. And I need a tablespoon. We'll need 1 to 3 tablespoons of milk. And I need a bowl. We'll just whip this up real quick. Actually, I can use that. I have a tablespoon in here. There we go. You guys can see. Alright, now I just hope this powdered sugar don't go everywhere. It's not a mess I want to clean up. Alright, there we go. At least get this out of the way. And then clean up everything. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of milk. And then we'll see how it looks. Handy dandy whisk. I think that looks good. We just want to glaze. We don't want it any runnier. Yeah. Alright, that'll work. Alright, that was simple. Alright, oven, you about ready? Where is it? There it is. It's still heating up. I'm going to put the glaze over here. Alright guys, I'm going to clean up, like I said, because I need this kitchen cleaned up. Need that. Evan, come on. You should be clicking on. I'm the one that forgot to turn it on. Alright, I'm mixer. So once it goes off, it's going to have about an hour. Move this heavy ass mixer back to where it's supposed to go. Make sure the area's clear over there. Alright, now I can move it. Oh my god. There it goes. Alright, let's get this yumminess. Look at it one last time. You guys, I can't wait to try that. Alright, we're gonna set this for an hour. There we go. We got her in. So I'm just cleaning up, and for those of you that need a refresh on the pizza, this is what's left. We still have one more person that hasn't eaten yet. That is the pizza breakfast. Alright, got the glaze over there. I think I'm going to finish eating mine really quick when I'm cleaning up. I'm going to do some dishes. I'm just getting my lunch inside me. I'm gonna clean out the sink. All this garbage that's in here. Oh, there's a spoon in here. Just cleaning out the sink right now of the apple peels and eggs. All right. Got that done. 57 minutes left on the timer. Thank you everyone for sticking around and lurking. Dishes rinsed and most of them in the dishwasher. I wish I had music, but I'm using my mother-in-law's tablet, and I gotta sign into my Google account, and I don't want to mess up her stuff. It'll stress her out. have music going for you guys. Super excited to try the apple fritter bread. Why don't you make your own profile on WhatsApp? I didn't even know I could do that. You know how I am. We'll have to set that up for next time so I'll know. I actually forgot about that. That way it doesn't mess with mom's settings. Did you want any more of that pizza?
I'm good.
You're gonna wait for the apple fritter bread?
Yeah, Damien said to steak him a slice.
Okay, alright, I will. Alright, just about done with the dishes here. Got a few more things. Here, all my measuring cups are in here. That's me. I think I used every whisk I had. sure I got everything. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's our time at? We're at 51 minutes. Oh gosh. Hurry bread. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the dishwasher. And then I got a couple big items I need to clean. Let me get my wet mat so I can put the stuff up here. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to do the dishes. The bigger items, I should say. So this is the first time I found myself in a condition where I'm cooking and there's not much going on right now because we're waiting on the treat to finish. So I think with what my husband suggested, it will make things easier because I'll be able to pull up all the stuff on the laptop where I will have access to my music. That way you guys will be able to hear something. I can also be able to add words on stream. At least something for you guys to do while we wait. What? Yep, I think everyone else fell asleep. Listen, I'm trying. I just got you a gift to make doing these kind of streams. Oh my god, babe, what did you give me? Now I'm intrigued. What did you get? I'll see. Oh, it's a surprise. Oh my god. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm excited. But I think you guys will enjoy words on stream. Let's get that pulled up. Pots to clean after this, and then we will be all cleaned up, ready for the bread to come out. We're going to put some icing on that bread. I should probably find a nice platter to put it on. Feed me. Hi, Divine Sonic. How are you? I see you with the Redeemed Third. Let's fucking go. Nice. See, eventually I'll figure out how I can hear these sound alerts while I'm doing this. Because I had my headset on thinking I'd be able to hear the redeems, and I can't. I gotta find a way where I can hear the stream, and you guys can't, so it's not echoing. Oh, and yes, this is, what you're looking at, Divine Sonic, is the breakfast pizza, which is made with crescents. And then it is topped with the country gravy, sausage. You don't have to use sausage. You can use bacon. Or you don't have to use any meat at all. You can make it vegan. I mean, well, vegan you wouldn't be able to have eggs. But vegetarian, you could keep the eggs and the cheese. But you wouldn't have to have any meat. Or you could use meat substitutes too. Because they do have those out there. Backhand! Oh my god, hello Backhand. Thank you for coming in. How are you today? And how is everyone doing? I'm making two things today. So right now what we have in the oven is Apple Fritter Bread. It's cooking. I'd show you, but I don't want to, it's a bread and I don't want to release the heat out of it. It'll slow down the cooking process. So we got 45 minutes on that we're waiting. But right here, it's crescents as the dough, crescent bread. And then it's topped with the country gravy. Then I have regular Jimmy Dean sausage on it. I have scrambled eggs on it, and the cheese is cheddar cheese and pepper jack cheese. And I'm hungry now. And then, yeah, we're just waiting for the apple fritter bread to finish in the oven. But I'm doing dishes, cleaning up my mess so I don't have a big mess after stream. And figuring out things that I can do in the meantime for the next 45 minutes while we wait for it to cook. I would have music on, like I said before, or words on stream, but I have limited access on the laptop because it's my mother-in-law's and I don't want to add too much onto hers without it stressing her out. So this is what we have to work with right now. Did my stream freeze? Because I'm still looking at the apple fritter bread on my side, and that is not what's in front of me. Let me refresh. There we go. Okay. I fell back asleep. You need to get more sleep. I'm making chili right now. Myself. Oh, you're making your chili? I got to try and make your chili because every time you make it, it looks so good. You should try my husband's nacho chilies. They're really good. I told you. Listen. Listen. Send me some pie. I'd love to send you some pie if I could. I pay for the shipping. This is so easy to make. You just take crescents and you unroll them. You top it with, you bake the crust, of course, first. And then once it's basically almost cooked all the way through, you top it with your gravy. You top it with whatever meat you want on it. Some scrambled eggs or no scrambled eggs. You can literally make this however you want. You can use whatever cheese you want. If you don't want pepper jack and you just want mozzarella, just do mozzarella. I mean, the sky's the limits with it. You're hungry. Oh my gosh. But yes, I need to make your chili at some point. And then my husband's chili, which we made yesterday. Oh, I could probably show it to you guys too. Hold on, Eva. I'll take you out in a sec. I know, Eva's. So his chili is made with the Bush's baked beans, the original, and the chili seasoning, 2 chili seasoning packets, and ground beef and rotel. But that's the chili. There's not enough light. Let me see if that'll work. There we go. That's the chili. That is not my chili. It's nacho. Yes, it is nacho. But you basically, you put it on top of Doritos. And then you top it with cheese and onions. It's my husband's recipe. I think, what? Nice. I think my wife can do it. She made bread, same kind from somewhere. Ooh, yeah. Oh, definitely. She can do that. Then, yeah, she can make this. Alright, you guys. I will be right back. I need to take little Eva out to the bathroom. Alright, I am back. I just need to wash my hands. Thank you guys. What? So where do I need to go to have breakfast with you guys? Yeah, Ohio, right in the middle. I love to feed my friends. Alright, so we're down to 37 minutes. And I just got 3 more pots to clean. Morgana and Ramen, they came over whenever he visited from the UK, and I made them lasagna, 2 different lasagnas, because Morgana is pescatarian, and that was the best lasagna ever made. It was a white seafood lasagna, and the seafood I had in it was lobster and shrimp. Yeah, it was lobster and shrimp, and it was so good. And then I made, you know, the normal red meat, red sauce. I made a tiramisu first time, and that turned out amazing. Oh, and if anyone ever meets Rod, he loves tomatoes. Like, give him a big, huge tomato salad. He'll appreciate it. Oh, listen, anything with sea roaches in it is gross. It is not. It is yummy, and it's not sea roaches. Lobster and shrimp is so good. Also, if you guys want to know when I'm going to stream again, I do kind of have a normal set schedule now. I will be streaming Tuesday, and I will be streaming Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Those are my normal stream days. Every now and then, once a month, I'm shooting for a Saturday stream to where I'm doing cooking channels. I do want to up it, but because the lack of equipment I have is why I'm doing it every now and then. And then plus, you know, sometimes I don't want to wake up this early. I have other people in the household where I need to respect their hours, their time, you know, to sleep and stuff. So, because I don't know about you, not all of us, you know, when we wake up, we want, some of us want to eat right away, some of us want to relax. I'm doing this in the kitchen where people want to come in and get food, and they might be in their pajamas or whatnot. They don't want to be on camera. So that's also why I only do this once a month for now. I might later on do some like evening streams to where it won't bother a lot of people. We got 6 adults in this home, all on different time. Most of us all on different time schedules. Okay, did I get, wait, do I have one more pan? Or did yeah, I do, I have one more pan. Dang it. It was hiding on me. There is something that I did want to show you guys that I might do because it's really quick to put together. It's another one of the family favorites. I might do that this month, it depends, but it's all juice sandwiches, and it's made in the crock pot. The only cooking outside of the crock pot that you need to do, well, you don't have to do, it's a choice. I think it's better, it makes the meat taste better. But you brown it in a cast iron skillet on both sides, and then you just put the meat in the crock pot with some soups and let it cook on its own on low. These are, and also these meals are, most of them are picked out by the family. I decided to get 2 recipes from each family member on what they wanted me to cook. And then once a week, they can pick what meals they want. And that covers us for 2 weeks. And if we have leftovers, that's even better. Like with our nachos, we have leftovers, so we'll be having the chili nachos tonight. Which I will make sure I get a picture. I did not do that yesterday, and I'm sorry. I'll make sure I get a picture of that and get it posted. Okay, what are we at? We're at 31 minutes. I'm done doing the dishes. Never mind, I found something else. My pizza cutter. Alright. I'm just getting stuff back in order. Oh, that's right. Sweetie, I gotta run to Kroger's to pick up another thing of Doritos to go with our dinner tonight. We're almost out of Doritos. Okay, sauce is still going good. Oh my gosh, this bread needs to hurry up. I'm going to turn the light on in the oven and see if I can see how it's doing. Oh yeah, I was going to start the sourdough starter. I'm sorry, guys. We can do that. Let me get what I need. I need to get a jar. I need to clean it. Whenever you're making the sourdough, from what I've read up, because this is my first time, you want to clean a jar. You don't want to touch the inside of the jar. You don't want to touch the lid that you're putting on top of it. Now, when you're first making the sourdough starter, you don't need a lid. You just need something to cover the top, like saran wrap. And then every day you have to feed it for 7 days, I think, until it's ready. Once it is ready, I think you only have to use a teaspoon to a tablespoon of the sourdough starter whenever you make sourdough bread or anything you want to make out of it. I want to make sourdough cookies. I keep seeing that recipe. Yo, what the fuck did I miss? But I see food. Hi, Night Panther. How are you? Do you need to wear some of my gloves? No, I'll just wash my hands. I'll probably boil the jar so it'll kill the bacteria. But Night Panther. So what you're looking at is breakfast pizza. It's made with crescent bread, country gravy, Jimmy Dean sausage regular, but you could use spicy, you could use bacon or no meat at all. And then I have the cheeses, scrambled eggs, and then the cheeses I have on top of it are cheddar cheese and pepper jack cheese. And in the oven, you guys can't really see the timer because the light, I guess between streaming and the timer, I don't know why it does that, but it's got 28 minutes left. And there's an apple fritter bread that I made in the oven right now. I'm good and hungry as fuck now. Let me see if I can find a jar. I want one of my big jars. I should have one. Okay. This is the jar I want to use. So I'm going to clean that. I'm not going to use this lid or this top. I'll use a lid that I haven't touched that's inside a brand new box. And I need some saran wrap. Also, when making this, if you ever see any pink specks in the sourdough, mold, anything like that, for health safety reasons, just toss it and start all over. It's not worth getting sick. The last thing you want to do is get poisoned. Tim, you need to put that recipe in my Discord recipe section, but sounds... what I can do is I post all my recipes and photos in my Discord because a lot of people ask for these, and with the new things that I'm doing, I just don't have time to put them in other people's Discords, but you're more than welcome to join my Discord if you haven't already, and you can get the recipe and a picture if you want it. Let me put it there. Alright, so I used to put recipes and photos in other people's Discords. There are a lot of people that ask for it, and I really just don't have the time to do it anymore. But yeah, you're more than welcome. Alright. Okay, so I need bottled water. So you can't use regular tap water when you do this. You need bottled water. And I think you can use all-purpose flour or bread flour, but if you have bread flour, use the bread flour. So I'm going to use the bread flour. Also, Night Panther. I will be posting the recipe on this VOD when I post it, as well as my YouTube. So the recipes will be there as well. Alright, so I got the bread flour. I need my bottled water, which I just bought some. Okay, got the bottled water. Now I need to, because I gotta figure out how much. I forgot the amount. Let me look it up. My go-to site when I look up recipes is normally Pinterest, which is what I'm doing right now. And this is the first time I'm making this. So, getting the flour mixed together with water, easy. It's the prepping part that takes a while, because you have to make sure whenever you jar anything that you want to keep it in a jar, that it is clean. So I'm probably going to let the jar air dry for just a few minutes.
Not too much because it's going to be wet anyways. I don't want to sign in or log in. Let me see here. I want to search. Explore. There we go. Okay, sourdough starter. And if this ends up being a good one, I'll post this as well. Sourdough starter. Okay. Step-by-step sourdough starter. How to make a sourdough starter from scratch. Sourdough starter for beginners. You know what? I'm gonna go to this one. Jump to recipe. Okay. Oops. So this one wants to use whole wheat flour and okay, it's going by grams. I don't want this one. What do you mean not responding? Okay, let me get out of that. Do this one. Okay. I'm just looking right now. Okay. Nope, that's not it. I need, okay. Clean jar, bread flour, filtered water, offset spatula. Okay, got it. Okay, I think we're gonna do this one. Okay, so pour half a cup of bread flour, 60 grams, and a half a cup of water into your jar. So I think I'm gonna get my scale and I'm gonna do grams on this. So it wants 60 grams of bread flour and 119 grams of water. And you want to use bottled water. Make sure the temperature of your kitchen is between 72 and 75. Well, the oven's on, so yes. If there are bubbles on top of your starter, discard half of it into the trash, then feed it a half a cup of water and half a cup of bread flour. And that's on day 2. So I think this is, was it a 6-day or 7-day process? You may not even see a little bit of bubble action today. If you see bubbles, discard. Okay? If no bubbles are present, leave your starter for another 24 hours. Our starter had no bubbles present. Okay, so first things first, let me clean the jar. I need to sanitize it. And you don't want to touch the inside of the jar once you clean it. With your fingers, you don't. So I will make sure that I save this. Okay, so I got my bread flour. I'll put that over there. I will put the water over there. I'm just going to wash this with hot soap and water. And I'm not going to use the brush that I normally use to do dishes. I'm just going to shake the soap and water in the jar. Alright, I'm rinsing it. I'm going to put this jar on top of a cloth and put it on top of the stove to help it air dry faster. Ooh, that's hot water. I am using really hot water.
that is burning my skin instead of me boiling it, but I'm not touching the inside of the jar. Outside is fine. Woo! Hot, hot, hot. Damn. Cold water so nobody burns themselves. I'm gonna get a fresh towel that has not been used. I'm gonna put it over here in front of the stove. Okay. I'm just gonna let that air dry for a little bit. I'm going to read the instructions on this again. I don't want to mess up. Oh my gosh. You guys, this bread, I'm really smelling it now. This apple fritter bread smells amazing. Let me see here. But yeah, you guys have got to try this apple fritter bread. It smells so good. Wait, babe. Not a little food poisoning Bill's character. Oh my gosh, baby. I didn't see that till now. Oh, wowie. Okay, so I can already see that is drying pretty fast from the heat from the oven. Kind of want to stir. That's fine. And then we have this glaze here that we made to put on top of the apple fritter bread. Finished my breakfast. Alright, let me read this again. How long does it take before use? It can take 10 to 30 days for a sourdough starter to become teeming with beneficial bacteria and ready to use. Generally speaking, however, it can begin to make bread around day 14. The importance of temperature, room temperature is almost important when growing a sourdough starter for best results. Keeping a sourdough starter at 75 degrees Fahrenheit while it's growing is recommended. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. For our most recent experiment, however, the temperature was between 72 and 73, and our starter began to thrive within a few days. Here's a step-by-step process. Okay, so day 1, pour half a cup of bread flour, 60 grams and half a cup of water, 19 grams into your jar. Mix well with a thin spatula or fork. Scrape down the sides of the jar and cover with your choice of lid. And let the magic work for 24 hours. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put plastic wrap over it, over the top. And because I forgot I can do this, I'm going to put plastic wrap over the top as a fresh lining. And then I'm going to put the cover and the jar. I'll put the cover and the jar on top of it. And the plastic wrap will be between this lid and the jar itself. And I'll keep doing that. So it'll keep it from having any stuff in between it. But of course I'm going to get a new lid. I'm not going to use that lid. So we just have to leave it alone for 24 hours. So what I will do is on TikTok I will do an update every day, and I'll take a picture so you guys can see where we're at. And I'll leave notes if I had to do anything with it or if I have to start all over. I hope I don't have to start all over. But yeah. But But I'm gonna save this to, oh, wait. I need to, yeah, okay, there we go, I saved it. I'm so excited to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Oh my gosh. Trichomi. I didn't realize the biddies you use. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I appreciate you. And Tripum got first. Platy got second. Thank you for the biddies. Oh my gosh, you gave me so many biddies. And Divine Sonic with the third. I wish I had this set up like I did on my PC so I'd be able to see everything and hear the alerts, which I'm going to work towards. I'm going to make that happen. Jay, hello bestie. How are you doing? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Do you want to know what I made today? And what we still have cooking in the oven? You got here just in time. We're about to bring something very sweet out of the oven in about 11 minutes. Oh, you guys can't see the time. It's just flashing for you guys. A little late, but I'm here. It's okay. I'm glad you're here. So what you see in front of you is oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. A breakfast pizza made with crescent. It's made with crescent bread as the crust, and then you cook that for about 10-11 minutes. Once it's cooked through, you top it with country gravy. Then you top it with sausage. Of course, you don't have to use sausage. You can use bacon, spicy sausage, no meat at all, your choice. And then on top of that, I have scrambled eggs, and the cheese I used, which you can use any kind of cheese. I have cheddar cheese and pepper jack cheese on top of it, and in the oven I have an apple fritter bread cooking right now. It's a bacon in there, so it's got 10 minutes now. And I cannot wait. I hope it's done when I take it out so I can try it in front of you guys. It's gonna be exciting. I need to check my battery. Okay, we're doing good. I'm at 40%. I don't have to worry about last time when it shut off by itself. And then also, I'm making my first sourdough starter. Oh God, sounds amazing. Wish I was there to try it. Me too, Jay. I think you would enjoy it. So I have a jar here that is drying. It's about dried. You don't want to touch the inside with the sourdough starter just because you risk bacteria getting in the jar, and you definitely don't want bacteria in your starter. So, and to make it, all you need is bottled water. You can have, from what I've seen, you can use regular flour, you can use bread flour, you can use whole wheat flour. I'm going with bread flour. So we're going to do that today, and it's going to be a process for it to grow. It's going to be a learning curve for me. I may mess this up. I might have to start all over, or I might just get it and have some good sourdough. But I'm planning, I got a couple recipes that I want to make with the sourdough if this all turns out good. Sourdough grilled cheese. I definitely want to have that. Alright, I think that jar is about dry for the most part. Okay, it is. So you don't want to touch the rim, you don't want to touch inside the jar. I cleaned this with extremely hot water to the point my fingers were burning, and our water here can get very scalding hot. So we're gonna do that. Now, if you guys want to make your own sourdough starter, which is fine, if you ever want to make it, if you ever see any pink specks, mold, just toss the whole thing away because you can get very ill. Okay, and I need to get my scale because I'm going to measure this out in grams. I need 60 grams of the bread flour. I'll put you guys right there. So I need 60 grams of the bread flour, and I need 119 grams of bottled water, any kind of bottled water. Let me get my scale. I smell nothing but cinnamon and sugar in here, and it smells so good. All right, so I need to make sure I have this on grams. I need a spoon. Okay. Grams, it's already on grams, so I need 60 grams. All right on it, 60. Okay, so then we need 119 grams of water. I'm gonna clear that out. All right. Need 119. Okay. It says 122, but I know it'll be fine. Okay, now we need to mix it. And then I need to get a spatula to get the sides of it. Check the bottom. I don't want to touch anything else. That's clean. Here we go. Alright, you guys, that's it. Let me get the saran wrap on it. We got about 3 minutes before our dough comes out. And I need to get a fresh lid. So I can touch this now because I got the saran wrap on it. Let me get a fresh lid. fresh lid out of the box. Alright, there it is. Oh my gosh, I finally did it. I'm excited. Oh my god, sounds amazing. Wish I was there to try it. Yeah. I cannot wait. Alright, I'm going to take a picture of this. Well, I'll get a picture. Right now I'm streaming with my phone, so I'll have to wait till I'm done streaming to get a picture of it. But there's our first sourdough starter. Babe, look. Oh, and whoever makes the sourdough starter, we gotta name it. Like, our sourdough starter needs a name. Everyone names their sourdough starter. So, babe, I don't know if you're still here or not. If you think of a name, let me know, and I will name our sourdough starter. Betsy? Okay, let me get a marker. Okay, so this is our sourdough starter, Betsy. Betsy. Alright. There's Betsy. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to save this water. I'm going to keep it out because we don't want cold water going in it. And I'm going to put it by the oven. And we will see what happens. And our other items about to come out of the oven here any minute. We literally got less than a minute. So I'm going to move this. Put the flour back. And I need my oven mitts. Need a toothpick. Make sure it's done. Woo! I'm so excited. 35 seconds. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how long we've been streaming for. 3 hours and 15 minutes. I thought I was only going to go 2 hours, but I am not stopping until the phone stops or until we're done. Oh, there it is. Let me back it up. Oh my god. You guys. I hope it's done. It's dark. I gotta get you guys closer where it's not dark. Gen X, you got here just in time. Hello. A wild stovetop has appeared. It's going amazing. Look at that. That's the Apple Fritter Bread. I gotta make sure it's done though. Gotta do the toothpick test. Nope, it's gonna go back in just for a few more minutes. I got a little bit of stuff that came off, not too much, but I want that dough in the center to be cooked. So we will put it in for 5 more minutes, but at least we got to look at it. Okay, I got it in for 5. Because some stuff did come off on it, and it's sticky, so. I'm gonna make sure it's done. Oh, Gen X, here. Gen X, this is breakfast that I made. Cut me a piece and pass it through the phone. Oh, I will. Look at this. This is called a breakfast pizza. It's made with buttery croissant, country gravy, Jimmy Dean sausage, scrambled eggs, and it's topped with sharp cheddar cheese and pepper jack cheese. It is so good. And I have not made it in so long, so I'm glad I picked today to do it. I figured both of these are great for fall. They're warm and cozy on a cold day. Croissant crust is a brilliant idea. It really is. Oh, I guarantee Gen X knows what breakfast pizza is. From his name, I assume he is our age. Yes. Just want a piece. My stomach is rumbling. Jay, you could make this. This is easy to make. And you use the canned crescents. You just take them out, put them together in a circle, and then you cook it for about 10 to 11 minutes till it's golden, a light gold. And then of course you can make your own country gravy. You can buy the packet, which is what I did. You can use bacon, sausage, no meat at all. Scramble some eggs, top that with cheese, whatever cheese you want. Throw it in the oven for like another 5-8 minutes for the cheese to melt, and you're golden. Oh, Gen X, guess what I just did? I started something today, and I will be posting it on TikTok to keep up to date. And this will just be a TikTok thing. You guys saw me make it, but the watch of it and the final of it will be on TikTok. This is my first sourdough starter. Oh yes, num num. And then, of course, all recipes that I make today will be posted in the VOD, in the Twitch VOD, as well as on my YouTube. So you will find them both there. You guys are down to a minute. And then I will be able to break that thing open, put the glaze on it, and we'll be taking a taste test here. Oh, I gotta find a pretty plate to put it on. Alright. I got the plate that I'm gonna use. I decided to go with this one. Ooh-wee. It's getting warm in here. Which is perfect for our sourdough starter. It's supposed to be warm. I'm going to move this because the bread's about to come out, and it should be done. So excited. Let's take it out. And there she is. And you guys, this smells freaking amazing. I smell the cinnamon. I smell the apple. It smells so good. Let me get you guys back up here. Alright, here we go. Look at that beauty. So I did this so I can lift it up. I know it's done. I'm still going to check it, but it really didn't have that much more to go. Yeah, it's clean. Alright. I am just going to take the paper off of it and get it transferred. This throw away, and I will show you guys. I'm going to top it. I'm going to turn the oven off. There it is. I'm just going to brush this glaze on. Oh my god, you guys. Now I just want a little bit like that. A little bit like that. I'm just brushing around the edges so it will drizzle. Okay. Y'all ready? Who wants a slice? Who is ready for some fall yumminess? Whoops, I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna lower you guys. There we go. Alright, we're gonna cut into this. Let's see what happens. Ooh. It's steaming hot. Do this. Ooh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Hot. Ooh, that's hot. Alright, so there's the slice. And I'm gonna give this a try because I'm excited. Alright. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna tell you guys what I taste. Okay. Alright. Okay, here we go. Alright, so it's very fluffy, cake-like. I wouldn't say bread, I'd say cake-like. And it smells amazing. Okay, so this smells like a cinnamon roll. Let's see. Okay. Coffee cake? I'm thinking coffee cake. I didn't get any apple in that one. Let me go a little bit higher. Okay, this one has a bunch of apple. Okay. That was apple fritter right there. The apples are soft. I got a lot of flavor in that bite. I got the cinnamon, I got the sugar, I got the apples. The texture reminds me of a coffee cake. But it tastes like an apple fritter, but it's got the texture of a coffee cake. Either way, this is great to have to serve to a lot of people that come over. And there's definitely plenty left over. I mean, this is 9x5. You got all that left over. But yes, I think you guys should make this. This is amazing. It's still very hot. That's delicious. Yeah. Definitely coffee cake, apple fritter taste, coffee cake texture. Because it has more of a cake texture, not a donut texture. But very good. I do want to thank everybody that came in today. We're going to find somebody to raid out to. And stick around for the raid. Of course, I'll be back here Tuesday for another stream. I want to thank everybody that came in today. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here and chatting with me. Much love to everyone. Thank you guys. I have not... I wonder if I can do it from here. Because I don't know if I can do it from my phone. Let me get my mouse back here. Get the food out of the way so I can get to the laptop. Alright. Let's see. So I'm going to put my raid message in. Go ahead and copy that if you want to. And let me see who's on. That we can raid out to. I normally don't stream Saturdays, so I'm not sure who's on. I'm still looking here. Might just go to a random person. Ooh. Is anybody doing anything? You know what? We're gonna go raid Dame. Okay. She is currently playing Elden Ring. Let me get her information copied. Copy. Let me go back to me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this raid going. Raid. Alright, you guys. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Much love. And let's go ahead and give Dame some love. Copy the message if you like to. And I will see you guys later. Oh, you know what? Well, I'm going to copy it myself. And copy. Okay, now we're going to read out. Bye, you guys. Much love.
Bye.